Good evening, folks. I don't know if I framed this very well at all. Look at the state of this. Every single time it's different. Seeing people joining in. Archie's here, Colin's here. Thank you for joining me this evening, guys. If you're in the UK, I know it's quite late now. It's 11 minutes past 10. I'm going to just frame this a bit better. Let me see if I can move that down. Can you see me a bit better? Shelley's here. Good evening to you, Shelley. Yes, I do these. For those who don't know me, by the way, my name's Ross. I'm an actor from Manchester. I'm a voiceover artist as well, and for the last decade or so, I say this every single time, but I've been obsessed with kind of mindset, positive psychology, high performance, success, what makes people successful. And I'm doing a little Periscope experiment this month where I'm just going to come on every night here in the UK, around about 10 o'clock, and we're just going to talk a little bit about kind of mind hacks, things that are going to help you in your life, or the actors who are watching, things that are going to help you, particularly in the acting industry. But a lot of these things apply to everybody in all walks of life. You could be a plumber, carpenter, footballer, racing driver, whatever. It's all. How are we doing, Archie? Good evening. It's all very similar. Tonight, I want to talk about one word that I eradicated from my vocabulary. About, I don't know, not that long ago, probably 3 years ago, but it absolutely kind of changed my all sorts of areas of my life. But hey, Laura, how are you doing? It changed a lot of things in my life, this word, and the word I'm going to talk about that I want you to eradicate from your vocabulary from now on is the word try. Okay, a lot of people in life teach us that, oh, you should try it, you should go out and try this thing, try that thing. I don't like the word try, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We're going to do a little exercise to begin with, guys, okay? And this exercise involves you. You're probably watching it on your phone. What about the rugby? I've got maybe if you're a rugby player, this might help you as well. Oh, the rugby try. I get it. Yeah, okay, it's a different. That's a different kind of try. I'll give you that one. Very clever. Yeah, so what I want you to do now, you're probably watching me on your iPhone or your Android or on your iPad or something. Just put it down on the table now for me, just for a second. You'll still be able to hear me, you can probably still see me. What I want you to do now is I want you to try and pick it up for me. So just try and pick it up. No, don't pick it up. I want you to just try and pick it up for me. So if it's currently in your hand, put it back down, okay, because you picked it up. I want you to try and pick it up for me. So just give that a go. Just try and pick it up. Now, you're probably picking it up right now. Okay, but I just want you to try and pick it up. Can you see what I'm getting at? Okay, you can't try and pick up your phone, guys. You either pick it up or you leave it on the table. If it's in your hand, you've picked it up, okay? So you've done it, okay? So you didn't try and do it, you just did it, okay? And that's what I want you to replace that word try with. I want you to replace the word try with do. So instead of saying I'm going to go out and try something, I'm going to go out and do something, okay? Because the minute that you use the word try, it's almost like subconsciously you are accepting that there's at least a 50-50 chance of it not working for you. You're probably thinking in your mind, well, actually, you're probably thinking, well, it's not gonna work. I'll give it a try anyway. And you're almost letting yourself off because you're accepting that failure is fine. And you're going, well, if I fail, it's fine because they only said a try. No, go out and do it. Okay, and you'll have so much more chance of actually succeeding. I used this really recently, and it applies to something I've just watched tonight. So I've just watched something on BBC Two. If you're in the UK, you might have watched BBC Two tonight, 9 o'clock. Something called Cradle to Grave. It's a programme with Peter Kay that I was fortunate enough to be in, and my episode was tonight. And Peter Kay was like a hero of mine growing up, comedy-wise. If you're not in the UK, you might not know who Peter Kay is, but Google him. The guy's hilarious. If you're in the UK, you're going to know who Peter Kay is, and he's probably a bit of a comedy hero of yours as well. I had the opportunity to audition for this programme a few months back at the start of this year, and it said on the brief that went out to my agent, it said that they were looking for native Cockneys, so native Londoners, call them Cockneys if you're not a UK person, and it said they were looking for native Cockneys, or they needed people with impeccable Cockney accents, okay? My agent put me forward, I got picked for an audition, but as soon as I saw that word impeccable, I thought, oh my God, like, I've never done a Cockney accent before in a performance. I'll take the mick, talk like that, take the mick out of my mates and stuff. But I'd never done a Cockney accent in performance before. So instantly I caught myself almost saying that word. I almost said to Jay, my agent, right, well, I'll just go and have to try, won't I? And I'd made this commitment a few years back to not ever use that word. So in my head I was like, no Ross, you're not going to go and try and do this, you are going to go and do a Cockney accent. It's as simple as that, okay? And you're going to walk into that room, into that audition, and you're just going to do it. There's no question about it. You're not going to try and do it, because if I went in and I said I'm going to try, then I'm not going to hold myself to those high standards. I'm going to go, it's acceptable if I don't quite get it right, because I only said I'd try, and I probably wouldn't have done a very good job. To cut a long story short, I came out of the audition going, wow, like, that was pretty good. I was really happy with that, and I got the job. I then got to work for like 4 days with one of my heroes, with Peter Kay. The guy was brilliant, and I've just seen the programme tonight, and it worked really, really well. I was so listening for things, going, God, can I pull it off? Can I come across as this? I think I did a pretty good job. But had I just gone into that wanting to try and do a pretty good job, I don't think I would have done that. So, just something to think about, okay? Start going out with the attitude that you're going to do stuff, as opposed to the attitude that you're just going to try and do stuff, and it really will make a big difference to your life. One exercise that I want you to do as well, if you like that, by the way, give me some hearts, tap the screen. If you're not used to Periscope, yeah, you can give hearts out by tapping the screen. There you go, I can see some hearts coming through. If you swipe on iPhone left to right as well, you can share this Periscope with your friends on Twitter or Facebook, I think, and you can also follow me so that you get more updates when these live Periscopes are going out as well. So yeah, that's it. Keep hammering those hearts. I'm seeing green. What other colours can I see? Give me some other colours. Yeah, if you're on Android, I think you have to swipe up from the bottom to follow us. There you go. Purple's coming in, green, plenty of those. You can give out, I think, 500 hearts a broadcast or something like that. So just keep tapping till your finger gets sore. So yeah, one thing that I want you to do, and it's a really cool exercise to set you up for doing stuff as opposed to trying to do stuff, is to every night, and I do this every single night. I've got like a journaling app on my iPhone. When I get into bed, I write down just 3 wins from the day. Okay, so I go, right, even if I've had a terrible day and things have, gone pretty, pretty bad for me, or, something's not worked out, I'll still find 3 wins from that day. So it might only be, I've seen a friend that I've not seen in a while. It doesn't have to be $1 million moments, I had a wonderful meal, or, I did a Periscope with you guys, something like that. It's just 3 wins from the day. And then once you've done that, okay, write down 3 anticipated wins for tomorrow. So these are things that you're gonna do tomorrow. If you, if you've got things that you want to do, write them down like you've already done them. Okay, you're not going to go out and try and do them tomorrow. You're going to go and do them tomorrow. Okay, so write down those anticipated wins, and then just see what difference that makes to your life. You're going to go to bed already with those things in your head, like you've achieved them. You're going to get up in the morning enthused and excited that you're going to go and do those things that day. So always look for those wins, and particularly if you think you've not had a great day, just look for them when you're writing down the wins from the current day, and you will find them. I promise you, you will absolutely find them. There is always something to be grateful for, and when you acknowledge and kind of live with gratitude, you just live a damn more fulfilled life than you do when all you focus on are the things that you don't have in your life. Okay, so do that. In fact, if you've got things now, tell me what your anticipated wins for tomorrow are. I'll give you a few minutes. Write in now. Tell me what you think your anticipated wins for tomorrow will be. Try to think of what mine will be. So tomorrow I'm going in the studio, the voiceover studio, to create a voice reel for one of my voice reel students, a guy called Bill Bradshaw. So I'm going to make sure he gets a fantastic reel. Does a really, really good job of that. It's Friday. One of my mates, Dean, has just texted me to say, do I want to grab lunch with him? So I've not seen him since he got married. I went to his wedding about 3 months ago. My anticipated win, I'm going to go see Dean, have a nice meal with him, and then I'm going to the gym in the afternoon to train with my mate Sean. So my win will be that I go and work out tomorrow as well. So there's 3 of mine. What are your wins? If anybody is watching this live, tell me now. Hopefully this won't fall flat on its face. I want to see at least one person's win pop up on my screen. So write down what your win is for tomorrow. Or if you don't want to write down your win, just write down anything. Tell me to shut up. Just whatever you think. Archie, you must still be watching. You must have some wins. Archie's one of the most positive guys that I know who watches these Periscopes. If you're an actor, by the way, and you are following me, I run quite a few acting websites for actors here in the UK and beyond. You know, you don't have to be in the UK to join the community. Go to actonthis.tv. If you want to get into voiceovers and you're in the UK, I run a voiceover training company called VO Focus. You can go to vofocus.com, and I'm about to launch in a few weeks' time a mindset and confidence course specifically for actors called Bulletproof Actor, Unstoppable Confidence, Infinite Success. So you can go to bulletproofactor.com to look at that. Lawrence Russell is in the house. Lawrence, we're just talking about wins and being enjoying class tomorrow night. That's a win, Archie, definitely. Lawrence, you've only just joined us, mate. We're talking about appreciating the wins for the day that we have had. So every night I write down 3 wins that I have had. Even if I had a bad day, I'll find 3 things within my day that are wins, and then I write down 3 anticipated wins for tomorrow. Oh, accidentally signed out. So you've been on already. Okay, so write me down and send me now one of your anticipated wins for tomorrow. Let me see what it is. I want to see who the people are watching. So yeah, write me down one of your wins. And where are people from as well? That's another thing. Write down where you're watching from as well. I don't know if everybody's in the UK. We had some people on last night from Russia, all sorts of places. So yeah, I think Ecuador last night as well. I'm going to write to 5 BO agents. Yes, Shelley. Excellent. Have you got your voice reel done, Shelley? That's the thing. Leicester. Okay, Leicester. Awesome. So yeah, Shelley, have you got your voice reel done? If so, tweet at me. Tweet at Ross A. Grant if you've got a link to it online, SoundCloud or something like that. Tweet it, let me hear it. I love listening to people's voice reels. I've listened to thousands over there. I've been doing voiceovers for about 11 years now. I listen to so many, but it's always interesting to see what people put on their reels. So yeah, do that, and yeah, definitely write to those agents. One thing I was talking about in the scope just a couple of days ago, not always sending the same cover letter off as well to agents that you're writing to. Lawrence is in London, so you might want to split test your letters. So you might want to write 2 different covering letters to those voiceover agents, and you might want to send 3 of them one letter and then 2 of them a different letter, and then whichever one kind of gets the most responses is the one that you then send out in the future if you need to write some more VO agents, because a lot of people just send one letter out and it might not work, and then they've gone, oh well, I actually kind of send that out to everybody. So it's always good to kind of split test communications. I do it a lot in internet marketing, so that you know what is kind of what's working and what's not working, and you can tweak it so that it always works from then on. So yeah, write to your VO agents. Lawrence, give me a win, an anticipated win for tomorrow. Come on, there's got to be one. Archie's gonna have a great acting class. Shelley's writing to 5 VO agents. What are you doing? P.S. Workflowy has revolutionised my life. I told you it would. Workflowy.com, guys. Get to it. It's brilliant. It's the most simplest listing kind of like app for your computer and your phone. But it's just brilliant. It makes listing kind of your workflow out, and tweeting you my voice reel. Excellent. There's a win. There's an anticipated win. But yeah, workflowy.com. That's work and then FLOWY.com. I'm sure Shelley, it's still free to sign up, yeah? Because I signed up to it quite a while ago, but I'm guessing it's still free, and then you can go premium if you want more space on it. Awesome. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so Shelley said it is free. It's fantastic. It's really, really easy to use. You can get the app for your iPhone as well, and then it syncs with whatever's on your computer. So if you edit in one place, it'll still pop up on your iPhone, and it's really going to just help you kind of keep track on everything. I put all my goals in there, any communications I have with people I make notes of. If I'm arranging podcast guests for the sites that I run, I write down when the last time I contacted them was, what they last said. It just kind of organises my life for me. I used to use something called Evernote, but I'm now migrating over from Evernote to Workflowy. Evernote still has its purpose because you can kind of attach a lot of pictures and stuff to it and all that. Use it as a scrapbook really, but just for me to streamline my thoughts and mind map things and brainstorm stuff, Workflowy is absolutely amazing. So check that out. So that's kind of it for tonight, guys. I say these are always going to be short, and then they're not. They always end up about 15, 20 minutes or so. But I hope you're liking them. I want to scope every night for this first kind of 30 days if I can. Hopefully even on weekends, but I'll see what I'm doing. But I just enjoy. I've got like 11 years worth of mind hacks and productivity hacks and motivational stuff and all that kind of thing that I just want to share with everybody. So it's awesome. So yeah, follow us on Periscope, guys. Subscribe so that you'll get notifications every time I do a scope. Tweet me anything you want. It's at Ross A Grant, or you can tweet the sites that I run as well. It's at Act on This TV, at Bulletproof Act, or at VO Focus. But my personal one is at Ross A Grant. So let me know what you think of these, and you can watch an archive of all these Periscopes over at actonthis.tv. Just click on Periscopes in the menu. Nice work. Keep it the Periscope and let me know when you're in London. I will do. I'm not in London that often. I do a workshop once every couple of months for VO Focus. Occasionally I go down for voiceovers. I was there just last week. But the beautiful thing about the internet, and voiceover particularly, is you can record from a studio in Manchester to anywhere in the world, so I don't have to travel nearly as much as I used to a few years ago. But if I am in London, I will let you guys know. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember, don't try, go out there and do stuff, okay? Write down your 3 wins from today before you sleep tonight, and write down your 3 anticipated wins for tomorrow. Little 7-day challenge. Do this for 7 days. Watch what it does for your mindset and your productivity. Archie, great to see you as well. Thank you very much for watching.